Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. I am Carolyn Eternal Soul, and today we're going to be doing a tarot card reading. So I've chosen a few cards ahead of time to represent a few things, and I want to talk about that now. So the first card that I pulled out was the Eight of Wands. I feel like this is going to be difficult to, there we go. So this is sort of representative of your energy at this time. It feels impulsive, it feels passionate, it feels maybe less logical, less practical, I think. And I feel like there's a desire to act on inspired action, a desire to run towards the things that are meant for you, to really live life. It really feels like this is a piece of you that's trying to come forward, that really wants to be alive, right? And so I feel like the second card that I pulled is like the issue. what is the issue that's happening? And so we have the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so with the Three of Pentacles, this is telling me that the problem, the issue that you're having is that you are needing help. You're needing some kind of assistance with this, and that's kind of difficult for you. It feels like with the Three of Pentacles, it's a little bit of a balancing act too, if you see that, right? I also feel like this is representative of like that mind, body, and spirit balance. So it could be talking about some balance as well that you need in your life, and not really knowing how to go about getting that. Yeah, that's probably what it is that's making you feel like you need that assistance or that help. And the specific question that you're having is the Three of Cups here. Who is it that I need assistance from? Who am I looking for, right? Like, I know I need somebody in my life in some way to help me get to that place that I want to be, that place where I feel like I'm alive. And this could be in your career. Maybe you're looking for an opportunity, an aligned partnership maybe. It could be in the realm of finding love. You're looking for somebody who is going to really see you and work with you, wanting to really live life with you in a passionate and excited way. And you're not really sure how to go about that. I feel like there's a little bit of limbo here, where this sort of problem is concerned. I know that I want to live my life. I know that I want to have more passion, more connection. I want balance, right? But how do I go about that? So let's see what we have here. The World first. We have the World. So the World, oopsie. So the World is the ending of a cycle. That's not going to focus, is it? Yeah, there we go. The ending of a cycle. The ending of a belief system. I feel like this World card is feeling more like really being done with the way that things used to be, right? And I feel like that's contributing to this energy here of this desire to feel alive, this desire to act on your inspired action, right? And to have that sense of balance. Like, things really haven't been working for you in certain ways for a while now, and there's this feeling of loss. Like, if I let go of the way that I have been doing things, I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm going into. If I do end this chapter, if I do say, okay, fine, I'm done, I don't know how to operate in this next level, in this next existence. This isn't something that I've ever done before, and I'm feeling lost, right? Let's see what else we have. Here we go. Yep. The Eight of Swords, feeling stuck, feeling like I don't have that many moves. Now, this could be a financial strain. This could be proximity. Maybe you're feeling as though there aren't that many opportunities in your area for the type of connection that you're looking for. And you're feeling restricted. You want to be done with the things that you want to be done with, but you're not really, you're not necessarily knowing how to improve the situation. It sort of feels like you're trying to anticipate potential issues or problems that you may have going forward and dealing with them now rather than facing them in the moment. Yeah. So it's like you're wanting to do inspired action. You're wanting to let yourself move into that more spontaneous lifestyle where you're living in the moment and things are exciting and adventurous, or even just happy and peaceful. And the thing is that you're cutting yourself off at your knees before you even start. We have the Fool. And the Fool is going into this experience very much blind, but happily, right? There's this sense of faith that the Fool has, the sense that I am going on this new adventure. I don't know what I'm going to encounter, but I'm here for whatever comes into my path, right? So I think that there's a sense of innocence required here that may feel lost to you. I believe that it's lost because there's this feeling that the Fool is naive. The Fool is a fool. The Fool is not smart. The universe would disagree. It seems as though you have the World, you have the Eight of Swords, and then you have the Fool. So the Eight of Swords is standing squarely in the middle of you starting this new adventure very clearly, because after the World comes the Fool. I'm finished with the last chapter and I'm starting the new one. And you keep making excuses for why you can't step into that new chapter. Acting on inspired action without having a full plan is not naive. It's faith. When it feels right for you, when it feels aligned for you, it doesn't really mean that it's not smart. You don't have to have everything figured out. You don't have to have all the moves planned out. Why is it that you have the moves planned out? It could be that you've taken what you thought was inspired action before, and it could very well have been inspired action before, but felt burned by it. Maybe a scenario or an experience came about because of that, seemingly because of that inspired action, that you feel ruined things that you already had going. Anything that's truly aligned for you, anything that's truly what you're wanting, can't be taken from you. And when you are acting in inspired action that is aligned for you, anything that falls away wasn't aligned to begin with, or anymore, I should say. Because sometimes things start out aligned and you shift and you grow as a person and you want new things. You want a different adventure. And so then those things must fall away for the new adventure. And it feels as though you're kind of holding on a little bit to some things that are really needing to fall away. What is it that's needing to fall away? What is it that's needing to fall away? The Magician. We have the Magician. So this idea that you are not supported, that you don't, it's not necessarily that you're not supported, because I do believe you think that the universe will support you, but it's more along the lines of you don't think that you're capable. I think that's what it is. I don't think that you see yourself as being capable of dealing with whatever is in this new next level. And you're doubting your ability. You're doubting your ability. And I think that that's due to connection because, right? Mind, body, spirit. Oh my goodness. Yes. Okay. So mind, body, spirit, this is the issue at hand is right here. Balance. You have the ability, because you are connected, you're aligned with your body, your mind sees the full picture, right? You're not just listening to your ego. You are also listening to your higher self. You're listening especially to your body. Your body is the compass upon which you will know alignment or misalignment. And yes, I do see that there are other people involved with this new level, right? With this full experience, there are other people involved physically in the physical. There are other people involved. And so I think that's what's throwing you for a loop. It feels to me as though when you're operating on your own for yourself, you're totally fine. But the minute that a new person has to be introduced, meaning this new desire that I have, this new inspired action, this new thing I want to create, I have to have another person involved, whether it's love, whether it's a career move, or anything in that vein. Could just be a creative project even, something on the side that you're wanting to do. But whatever it is, another human being is necessary for you to get to this next level of experience in your life, right? And you're saying that I'm not capable of doing that. And the reason is because you're not connected in with what your body is telling you. So you have to get connected in with your body. And yes, you can use meditation. I believe you should do that. But I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Your body is wanting to have a relationship with you so that you will know for sure this move, this decision, this thing that I'm choosing to go into. I know for a fact that this is aligned because my body is telling me that this is alignment. Your body comes pre-coded with every single thing that is truly in alignment with you. And only that. That's why when you're misaligned, it feels terrible. Because your body is basically like, what the hell are you doing? I don't know what this is. I only know alignment. And because you're not listening to your body, there have been more times than not in the past where you have felt that level of confusion, that level of, I don't really know if this is aligned for me, but I'm going to try it out. That's why inspired action before has felt so confusing, and you feel as though you can't trust yourself, right? So what is it that you need to do? Oopsie. How can we fix this? Right? How can we fix this? We have the 9 of Cups. This is very specific. This is telling you to do things that make you feel happy. Choose creative experiences that make you feel happy. And again, there's this feeling of, that's not practical. How is that going to help me? But have you tried it, though? Have you tried listening to your body and following the inspired action that feels like joy, that's outside of what you're trying to accomplish, right? I'm not talking about trying to get up to this next level. I'm saying, what they're saying here is, this is simply what makes you feel happy in a day, in a moment, right? So what makes you feel happy? What makes you feel satisfied as a person? When you are doing things that make you feel happy, you are inevitably getting yourself into an aligned place where you will be able to meet people who are also in alignment with that journey. You see how they're celebrating together? It's because they're all in alignment, right? How do I get that? How do I get the people? By infusing joy into your life and not allowing this to be your truth. You are not restricted. The things that you think are restrictions is a false belief. You have the ability to do whatever it is that you want to do. Just because it's confusing, just because you don't know how, all of the steps are going to work out, doesn't mean that it isn't aligned for you. Many times what I'm seeing here is that when you choose a new path, you have to plan out so far in advance. And of course, that's a program of our society. Oh, you have to have a 5-year plan. If you don't have a 5-year plan, then what are you doing? Da 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 da. How could you possibly know what's going to happen in 2 months, let alone 5 years? It isn't possible. So the places that I'm seeing that need focus right now is allowing yourself to be honest about this energy inside of you, wanting adventure, wanting passion, wanting to feel alive, specifically wanting to feel alive. Okay? Allowing yourself to, allowing yourself to be done and finished with the things that don't align. Okay? Setting aside the limitations, perceived limitations that are false, always false. Focusing on the adventure that's before you. Where is it that you're going? What is it that you're wanting to experience? Allowing yourself to believe in your own power through providing joy and satisfaction for yourself. Focusing on what brings you joy over others. It isn't either or, it's always also, but you must come first, right? Realizing that your connection with your body is of utmost importance, as well as your higher self, and limiting ego, right? This is coming straight from ego. And not worrying about how these people are going to come into your life, but focusing more on the experience that you want to have. What is it that you're wanting to experience in this new journey? What is this? What is this for you, right? What is this? If you don't know, think about it. If you don't know, meditate on it. Ask your body, ask your higher self. Ask for guidance. Specifically, how is it that I get into this new experience for myself? What do I need to do? Connect in with your body. Your body will show you the way. Your higher self, of course, will show you the way. Yeah. And that is what I have for you today. And I do hope that that resonates for you. Let me see what else we have here. Yeah. So we have King of Wands and the Justice card on the top and the bottom. When you focus in on what it is that you want, what brings you joy, what brings you a sense of passion and excitement, without worrying about consequences, without worrying about how you're going to do it, how is it going to unfold, but focus on the joy, focus on the adventure, you're going to see alignment show up for you in more ways than one. These connections that you're asking for are going to start falling in your lap. And that's when the real work comes in of determining whether or not these people or opportunities are really aligned for you. And how will you know that? Consulting with your body. Have a little business meeting. You know, have a little girl talk, boy talk, whatever. Find out what it is that your body wants. And then say yes to it. Stop trying to find excuses. You don't need to do that. There's plenty of reasons in this world why you can't have what you want to have. You don't have to look for it. What you do need to look for is reasons why you should have it, why you can have it, why you are going to have it. And if you look for those, they will be just as plentiful as reasons why not. Risk assessment is not helping. Do not do that anymore. You want to be alive? Be alive. This, my friends, can be your future. Look at the freedom, the joy, the elation, right? I know that's what you're wanting to experience. Falling in love with your life. Stop overthinking it. Stop second guessing yourself. You've got this. Anyway, that is what I have for you today. If you did like this video, please consider liking it and subscribing to the channel. If you are interested in a personal reading, feel free to check out my website. It is eternalsoulawakening.com, which is in the description box. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.